Hi guys, welcome back to the channel out here on the west coast. I finally got my Panasonic camera back, my main camera. Something happened to it, I had to go in for repair. But I've got it back, so I'm good to go. Now because of that, when I turned this toaster oven into a PID controlled toaster oven, all I had was my mobile phone. And because I don't like recording videos on my mobile phone, I have done it, but I don't like doing it. What I chose to do this time is take a bunch of stills, and there's going to be a voiceover on this one to explain what I'm doing all the way through. But there are a couple of things that I don't have stills for, and I'll just point them out here. I've just put a little cover there where I took that knob off. Because this door is liable to spring open because of the insulation that's on there, I've just put this little clip, just goes on the front there, and it just keeps it nice and tight in there, keeps the temperature in. Keeps the heat in, I should say. So if you're interested in that and you want to see how I did it, keep watching. Alright, so here you can see the oven as it is. I start tearing this thing apart. There isn't really a lot that I can tell you about tearing it apart. You just undo all the screws and away you go. But what I can say is this is the shittiest little oven I've ever seen anyone use, and the metal is super thin. I did consider abandoning the whole thing and just using the element, but I didn't really have anything to put it in, so I continued on. This one here shows the temporary wiring just to make sure the thing works. Then I had to cut a hole to take the PID controller, and honestly the metal's so thin I just used tin snips. Here you can see a little bit of tape on the back there with the numbers corresponding to the pins there, so I think it's a lot easier. Then I fitted that in, and once I cut a hole in the back to take the SSR relay switch, I get onto the wiring. I follow a basic plan and use whatever heat resistant wire I could from the teardown. The rest was made up with leftover 15 amp wire I had from the heat treat oven build, and I'll put that up in the card there if you want to see that. After the wiring was complete, it deserved another test before going on too far. I've got it on here. I did take it up to 212 degrees. So with that all good, I get on to putting the insulation in. So this is Kale wool ceramic fire blanket. As I start putting the insulation in, you can see here I wrapped some around those wires. Didn't actually have any heat resistant sleeves on it. You can see the white sleeves though that I had from another something else I tore down, and I just used them to go on there just to make sure that well, the heat's not going to affect it too much. And then I start putting it all around the whole toaster itself. I had a bit extra, so I decided to put some around the door as well. And well, I believe it came out not too bad. So there you go, that's a little toaster oven controlled by my PID controller. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing, it helps the channel out a lot. Bye for now, and I'll see you again very soon.